so today I wanted to talk to you about a couple simple projects that are around the house while people may be quarantined or whatever. And so this is an outdoor patio. As you can tell, this patio here is a stone patio. It's a natural stone. And so we get a lot of calls over time when people put in these natural stones or pavers, and they say, well, when I put down pavers or natural stone, I don't have to do anything else because, well, it's stone, right? That's wrong. So there are a few things that we would like to suggest to you that you need to do to those patio decks and those patio areas. As you can tell this morning, we've been out here pressure washing, and this right here is a patio that has been here a while. This patio has got a little bit of everything going on. It actually has quite a buildup of mold and mildew on top, and it also has some weeds growing in the corners of the pavers. And what that tells us is that the polymeric sand, the sand that is put between these stones, is no longer any good, and so it needs some new and some better polymeric sand. And so what the process is here is we're going to come in and we're going to clean the stone with a pressure washer, just using straight water. We typically don't use a lot of chemicals in cleaning natural stone. We typically just use straight water. And then once we clean this good with pressure washer, we're going to let it dry for a couple of days. And in letting it dry, what we're allowing it to do is we're allowing it to get back and dry out, because we use a product called polymeric sand. We use this product, and that product has a binder inside of it. And so what we're going to do this coming week is we'll come in here and we'll put down that polymeric sand, and then we'll take a broom and we'll just sweep that polymeric sand into the cracks. And as we sweep that sand into the cracks, what it will do is it will fill all the crevices and the holes in that particular area. And then once we do that, we will then take a water hose and we will lightly wet that sand down. And what happens with that is that polymeric sand is not just your ordinary sand. It's not just the playground sand you buy at Lowe's or those kind of products. It is actually a sand that has a binder inside of it, so it has a glue material. And so when the water gets on the polymeric sand, it actually binds together and it creates a hard surface. And that hard surface actually expands and fills up all the cracks and the crevices in that area, so that you don't have to worry about weeds and different things getting into to those spaces and start to grow. And then once you start seeing weeds start popping up in those areas, then you know that it's time to do that. One other step that we like to recommend for customers is it's kind of a process here, because you pressure wash it, then you wait a day or two, then you put your polymeric sand down, and you have to wet that in order for it to start to bind and start to take form. And then once you get all that done, you need to let it set for a day or two and make sure you have a really nice sunny day. And then we like to come in and we like to seal the pavers. And what we mean by sealing the pavers is we take this product, the sealer, and we actually go back and forth over the top of the stone and the polymeric sand. And what happens with that is it protects the stone itself. So particularly in this case, this yard here, if it had a sealer on it, this particular yard wouldn't have as much buildup of material on top of the pavers.
We're out here sealing the patio today. We put the sealer down to protect its color. It's easier to clean, restores the finish. We want to pressure wash it first. Make sure the surface is good and clean. Ain't no loose sand or nothing laying around nowhere. Spray the sealer on it. Let it stand for 10 or 15 minutes, then wipe it off. Low pressure sprayer is what it calls for. Start in one corner and work your way out. You got to wipe it off after it stands 10 minutes. It gives it a nice even coat.
It doesn't hurt for you to do this multiple times throughout a period. We recommend that you do it at least once a year or once every 2 years. That way you can make sure that your patio stays in nice, good looking form. versus some of the properties that you go to that the stone is really old and dirty and nasty, and that's because it hasn't been taken very good care of during that time. So, hey, listen, I hope these tips help for you. On the sealer, you can put it in a gallon sprayer, or you can put it out with a roller, and get that done, and then your patio will kind of be back into its original luster and gleam and look. And so if you have any questions or you need some help with your particular patio, or maybe you just don't have the time to get out and get it done, or you want an expertise opinion on how to get it done, give us a call, shoot us an email, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to have someone come out and help you take care of your patio and the issues that you may have with it. Thanks, and have a great day.